Yeah, douche. Joy Moss, Bad Boy Gaming, and in today's video, I'm going to take a deep dive. That's right. I'm going to crack open the secret layers that you're going to see, all from like the Aether Drift, and then I'm going to take a deep dive exploring them. The further along in the video, like you'll notice the first time I do it, it's not as extensive as a deep dive. But the second, the third, it just gets increasingly more information on those cards. You'll see. Enjoy the video. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a lot of secret layers to crack. Let's get started. First up is Aether Drifters. Sure, Aether Drifters. Not a lot of players, not a lot of collectors are a fan of Aether Drift, man. They just there's a lot to say about it. I mean, there's so many videos out there already. But this was just a major disappointment. If you guys want to point out what you think are the flaws of this set, by all means, please, just go ahead. This reminds me of Vigilante 8. Was it called Vigilante 8? You guys remember that game? I mean, that's kind of like what it reminds me of. But what are these Matchbox? There are Matchbox cars in there. Oh, I see. Okay. So that's kind of different. Matchbox or Hot Wheels. I was a Hot Wheel collector. These might be Matchbox, though. Does it even say if it's Hot Wheels or Matchbox, or they're just supposed to resemble the two because they didn't get rights? Probably something like that. Yeah. Pretty neat, though. I mean, creative concept taken, oh boy. Champion that Perished. I remember saying this card's going to be like $1 when it was at 14. We'll see where it ends up. So here's another one. I think that the secret can be different within these. We're going to price it all out. Have a good look-see. You'll see the prices right after I do the opening per set or per drop, whatever. All right, these are all the same. We've already covered all that. But the last card, there you go, Diagraph Captain. All right, so we're getting a little bit of some variety here. That's pretty neat. I like variety. Variety's fun. What's that saying? Variety's the heart of the soul. No, I just made that up. I don't know. So here's traditional foils. I kind of think it's neat, to be honest. The Matchbox kind of theme. The Matchbox theme kind of thing going on. Sure. All right, let's take a look. Parhelion. Oh, that's Parhelion. Sometimes you would never know. All right. So beautiful looking foils. Yes, yes, yes. Man, if you would have told me this is a Magic the Gathering card, Diagraph Colossus, cool. We get variety. I like that. Variety is good, man. All right, so we got 3 different already. That's pretty cool. All right, so here's the prices on those. Starting off at Parhelion 2. This one came in at $8.19. The foil's sitting at $9.97. Then you got Mech Titan Core. $7.14. Some solid value so far. And the foil is $8.32. Peace Walker Colossus. Again, solid prices, $7.99. Foils, $9.69. Where will these prices end up? I mean, hard to say. These are unique, I mean, how many people like Hot Wheels and Matchbox? That's kind of the people that are going to be going after these. $12.63, $16.97, even though they're not like branded, That's Reckoner Bank Buster. And then we got Smuggler's Copter. I mean, this was, just based on what I'm seeing right now, a pretty solid secret layer. And of course, big prices, these cards, prices will drop. They start out big, but then, they kind of mellow out. Anyone that buys early on, man, that's the hugest gamble you could probably take. Smuggler's Copter, $17.44, $19.81 for the foil. And here's the token, the Mech Titan token. Yeah. $8.60, foil is $9.21. And here's Champion of the Perished. Like I said, this one was going to drop big. I remember when I first came across it, it was up here at $13, $14. Still on its way down to under $1. Sitting at $2.42. Diagraph Colossus, same fate. Started out high, and the mighty have fallen 54 cents. Let's get back to the break. And we're back. Now we're doing Artist Series. Artist Series, Jasper. Jasper's been in the game for as long as I can remember. Someone's like, he just got in last year. No, he's been in for a while, I believe. All right, we got Sun Titan. Sure. Followed by Breaches, Eager Pillager. All right. Deflecting SWAT.
Deflecting SWAT was worth a lot for a while. Lawnmower Elves. Another variant of Lawnmower Elves. And there's another Lawnmower Elves. Is there supposed to be a secret there? Why did we get two? Are you supposed to get two Lawnmower Elves? Was that normal? Did we get hosed? Are we missing something? What just happened? What the heck just happened? We have another one, luckily. We can find out. Are they supposed to be like that? Let's take a gander here at our second. Cool Sun Titan. Breach Eager Pillage. Okay. Deflecting SWAT again. Lawnmower Elves times 2. So I guess, yeah, you're supposed to get 2 Lawnmower Elves. All right. Is there a difference there at all? Numbers are all this. Oh, wait, numbers are different. One says 0800. One says 0800. One says 1533. Okay. Why? What? Why is that? Let me look at that. Are they both like that? 800 and 1553. What's the difference? I don't understand. Why would they make two different? Am I missing something? Am I just not taking my time to look over the card enough? Is the text different? What's the point of that? Are they trying to figure out, like, based on the number, will one be worth more? Like, I don't understand. What's the difference there? All right, these are the foil guys. Lawnmower Elves in foil. That is 1553 and 800. You got me. If anyone wants to explain that one, that has some insight, by all means, please jump in the comments and explain away, man. I'm not a mathematician. All right, here we go. Sun Titan, sure. All right, Deflecting SWAT. Lawnmower Elves, again, 1553 and 800. There you have it. Okay, sure. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I just don't know about that.
Now, please expect most of these prices to drop because it's only been within a week or two, of them making their way to people's mailboxes. Here's Sun Titan sitting at $6.92, and you can see the most recent sale, $3.72. So clearly these are, going to decline, or they might stay the same right there. I believe the rainbow foil one sold out. So, I mean, who knows what's going to happen when a product sells out? It's anyone's guess. I think over time, a lot of these secret layers will continuously go up, but the rainbow foil, $9.32. Most recent sale, though, $4.40. Makes you wonder, Here's breeches. We got peaches. This one, $3.45. And it's rainbow foil, $2.25. The fact that they added rainbow to everything was kind of strange. Why not just call it hollow? Why not just call it foil? There's nothing really rainbowy about it. If you're going to call this rainbow, there's a lot of Magic the Gathering cards that are foil cards that have a rainbow look to them as well. I don't understand why they put this specialized rainbow tag on the cards. Does anyone understand that? I cannot make any sense of it, and I've been playing the game for a very long time. Next, we have the big one, Deflecting SWAT. This one is fetching a high price tag. But they are, when they know a card is going for a lot of money and it sees a lot of play, they had to know that if you control a commander, you may cast this spell without paying its mana cost. You may choose your targets for a target spell or ability. They had to know cards like this were just going to be worth a boatload of money. And hence why they are being reprinted again and again and again. Before you know it, I want to almost compare these to like Cyclonic Rift level. There's like tiers of commander cards, that are just staples, that are just powerhouses. And this is one of those cards. So you're going to see this reprinted again and 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 again over time. But the frequency, and of course the volume, it really depends on the price of the card. Again, the rainbow versions tend to be a little less when we continue on this magical journey of ours. This Lawnmower card is interesting. This is 1533. When lumberjacks bring axes, trees bring us. Everything looks the same on this card. Here, it's normal. It's at $5.89 right now. Okay, but you could pick these up for $1.63. That's the market price, but the market price is dipping. Most recent sale was $1.50. Here is the rainbow foil version, $1.97. I mean, right now the market for the rainbow is less than the base, $4.11. Okay. When lumberjacks bring axes, trees bring us. Does that say the same thing here? When lumberjacks bring axes, trees bring us. Does he have a slightly different look on his face? What is the difference? Is it darker? I mean, according to these images, it appears darker. The 800 is darker. The 800 going for 400, or for $4, $400 would be nuts. This was $5.89, and the darker one's 400, or $4. I keep saying 400. Is $4. Okay, and then we move over here. The rainbow foil version is sitting at $3.93. Recent sales of that of $1.50. So I don't understand what makes it more scarce. I mean, I would imagine the last slot in this one has potential to not have the Llanowar Elf 800 and could contain something different. And maybe over time that'll make this card slightly more expensive, where the other Llanowar, if this is the base one, if I'm not mistaken, 1553 is the first one to appear in Jesper's art secret lair, then it's possible that there's scarcity things going on, you know? Or there could be, potentially. I don't know. But let me know if you pulled something different in that Llanowar slot. That is worth noting in the community for us to understand the market better. Okay, let's keep it going.
Here's Llanowar, or here's Lorwyn light boxes. They kicked Lorwyn back a couple years, huh? Figured they'd take their time on that one, I suppose. Makes sense. Let's go. Ancient Infiltrator. Does this know? Amphitheater. That was way off. Pretty cool though. Different kind of design. This is Hari DePetty. Sure. Gilt Leaf Palace. Man, very nice. I like this look. This is fun. Secluded Gwyn. Did I say Gwyn? It's Glenn. Whoops. And Wander Wine Hub. And there's Champion of the Parish. Remember me saying $1? Yeah, well. Probably at $1 by now. All right, this is the rainbow of the Lorwyn light boxes. Lorwyn. Don't make me talk about Miku. It's Miku. I don't know what it is. Ancient. There's some damage on that, on the top. See that? Up on the top there. Looks like some damage ran through it. A river ran through it. Gilt Leaf Palace. And there's a hub with Diagraph Captain yet again. All right, so we got 2 Diagraph Captains. Still trucking. This is another rainbow of the Lorwyn. Lori. There we go. All right. Again, foiled out. Beautifulness. And our final one, Diagraph Captain again. So Mr. Diagraph Captain appears to be a dime a dozen. There you have it. All right, dime a dozen, Diagraph Captain.
Keep in mind, this is from Lorwyn, which the whole block was printed much, much less than other blocks, other sets, okay? Lorwyn was one of those. And Ancient Amphitheater appears right here. Now the foil, if you get the OG foil versions from Lorwyn, they're probably worth a bit more. But it was reprinted in Commander 2015 and Commander Anthology. Price is at $186 for the base. Yeah, normal $186, market price $186. Most recent sale, $186. Okay, interesting. All $186. And the rainbow foil, $5. Listed medium 365. This one's gonna drop a lot. That'll be a few bucks. Here's Auntie's Hovel. This was the only reprint of this card. And once it got announced there was a reprint coming, yeah, price started to drop. It's almost like they knew way in advance. You know, I mean, Wizards prints this stuff way in advance. I don't know how in advance they print or they know about secret layers when they make them. It might be a year. I know at normal sets, it's like 2 or 3 years. In some cases, 4 years. I don't even know. But they are far ahead when it comes to standard and stuff. So it makes you wonder, why did this card start dipping about 7-8 months ago? and it just continued to floor. When right around here, I want to say we got hip, right around here even, right? Was it December or was it January that they were reprinting this card? You know, like I don't think they gave us a big heads up. So it's very interesting to see this price just slowly dip on down, you know. Now, again, it's only went down like $1.50, but still. Here is the reprint, Antes Havel. Currently at $12.05 market price. Most recent sale, $8.14. And again, the foil version, $17.64. Most recent sale, $12.97. I expect this to drop a lot. I expect this one to come down a lot. When they reprint something, man, you got to think about it this way. It's the only time a card's been reprinted. That means that card only had one copy, and that was making that price so high. If anything, the price is going to get chopped in half, if not sliced into thirds. It maybe even quartered. We might get even medieval on it. This is a possibility, so something to consider with these cards. Here's a Gilt Leaf Palace. There was its first and only printing. Oh, yeah, I think this one did have a reprint, didn't it? Yeah, the list reprints came around. So 470, 460, yada, yada. Can we get a bigger price chart? Don't really get much data on this. Maybe it's just based on usage and what have you, but when the list reprint happened, which I couldn't tell you what year that was. I have no idea what year they reprinted this card. It could have been 2 years ago, could have been 3 years ago. I have no clue. But anyway, moving along. Here is the Secret Lair version, $10.51. Yeah, price come to normalization. $7.87. And the foil version, again, this is a card I think is going to tank off a lot. $16.31. And there is talks. They pushed back the Lorwyn set, right? They were supposed to do it like this year or something, but then they pushed it back a couple years. I don't know all the ins and outs, but yeah. Here's Secluded Glen. You noticing a pattern here? It's the lands, I know. $41.47. You want to get your hands on good old Glen. Maybe if I move over a tiny bit, it'll help us. Just a tiny bit. There we go. So yeah, $41.47 on the foil. Normal's $4.32. They're always more pricey when it's the only copy, you know. This one didn't have a foil. This was from Commander Wilds of Eldraine, so it is what it is. 53 cents. Do not think this card is going to hold a price of $7. Right now, $3.96 they're selling them for. Lowest sale price, $4.16 recently. Most recent sale, $4.16. Low sale, $3.96. This is going to be around $3 card. Here is the Rainbow. Why do you call it Rainbow Foil? $25.46 Secluded Glen, which does see a little bit more play than the others. But it's also a bit more, is it more scarce? Not really. They reprinted it in Commander Wilds of Eldraine. And yeah, how did that price affect? I like learning as we go, guys. Well, Wilds of Eldraine was like, what, 2 years ago? Man, time flies so fast. Maybe a year ago? Yeah, price started going up a little bit. Anyway, moving forward. Secluded Glen, Secret Lair, yada, yada, yada. That's the foil version, $18.93, $25.46. Oh, my goodness. Low sale price, $24.93. This one, I don't see it hold. Yeah, $18.93. I see this coming down to about $12, to be completely honest. No, more than that. What's the OG version going for? This is going to go down to like $6. This is going to tank off so hard. It's going to be a big crash. Wanderwine Hub. Normal, $1.53. Foil, $13.51. This is the OG version. The only version. There's Wanderwine Hub. $4.90 is the normal price right now. Most recent sale, $4.06. Low sale, $4.06. So this one's on the way down as well. Based on the OG version being $1.50, this one, $2, $2.50. And then here is the near mint foil, $7.47 it's sitting at. It's going to be $4, $3. Yeah, like this guy already knows. It's going to be like $3. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm nuts with these prices? I think I just know what's going on. You tell me.
Next up, Arcade Racers. Move that light back a little bit. Maybe it's too bright. Arcade Racers. Let's give it a go. See what this one looks like. Big score. All right, there you go. That's a big score right there, plain and simple. Final Fortune. So it's like an arcade machine. It's neat. I grew up in the 90s. I mean, at least this is appealing to fellas like myself who grew up, playing Magic in the 90s and whatnot, because the arcades were around. It was sad to see him go. Diagraph Captain again. Wow, he frequents this hub, huh? All right, and another one. We'll just get right to the goods, We're just gonna go. We already know what's in here, so we could just skip to the loo, my darling. There's a big score yet again. Final Fortune. And Diagraph Colossus in all of his glory. Sweet. So we got 2 of those. Well, 3 of those. I think we're up to 3. 2 or 3. Sure. This is the Arcade Racers Rainbow Foil Edition. Let's pop off. See what prices lie beneath. Price videos are always fun. If you guys enjoy the price videos, make sure you let me know by hitting the like button, dropping a comment, all that good stuff. It helps support the channel. Wheel of Misfortune. And hey, there's a new one we haven't seen. Are you rare? How scarce are you? Probably not. Probably not that scarce, but it's interesting to see like a mythic version here. There's Mind Razor. All right, cool. We will take him. I don't know how scarce he is or not. He is the first of the mythics of those, right? Yeah. So he might be a little bit more special. Another Arcade Racers. Cool artwork on that guy. All right. Kept the OG artwork. I like how they just throw in retro frames and, have that chew. All right, let's go. So we already know what all this is. Okay, another Diagraph Colossus. So a bit more common, huh? A bit more common. The one that's not easy to get, though.
Starting off with Big Score. Big Score did. This might be the 3rd or 4th time it's been printed, so not a crazy huge deal here. $3.87. $4.97 is the norm right now, and low sale price $3.86 for the regular one. And here's the Rainbow $6.01. I just can't see it holding up that price. Maybe it will. We will see. Some more interesting ones. Final Fortune. This one's sitting at $12.86 asking price. Norm right now $17.14 for the market. Pretty impressive. Most recent sale $14.13. This one could hold a bit of value though. Final Fortune, but this one was printed, I believe, quite a few times. And there you go. Yeah, as you can see, most recently in Mystery Booster 2 over here at $8.06. It was even printed in a World Championship deck. That one's sitting at $9.73 with the gold border frame. And first came out in Mirage. It's classic, 7th edition, and there's the history of it all. But interesting. And here is its rainbow foil. So this one has more potential, but again, $20 seems kind of high. Most recent sale, $14. Yeah, I would say maybe around like 10 to 12. But something you do got to factor in with these cards. Not this one right here exactly, but near mint foil. Holy crap. $93 for a heat shimmer. But you got to factor in with these cards is secret layers are limited. When they sell out, they sell out. At least I believe that's how it goes. If they're still doing that, I believe so. You can't go back and buy it unless, well, if it's still available, you can. Once it's sold out, right? That's how secret layer works. So there is a scarcity, thing going on with secret layers. So they can technically, if people like the artist, people like the artwork, people like the treatment, whatever the case may be, that could be very appealing. And if it's only available in that one secret layer, then they're going to go after it. But they can also reprint, or they can reprint the card, but with different artwork, as you're going to see here in a secret layer, which does occur. Here's Heat Shimmer from Double Masters, sitting $5.31, foils at $12. Heat Shimmer Secret Layer, bada bing. $3.60 currently. And the foil version, again, the rainbows seem to be going for less, $2.61. Moving on, Roiling Vortex. This was the only time was in Zendikar Rising. That's it. You can get it like it's pre-release, it's promo version, and the extended art besides this version right here. $2.12 for the base. Here is the Secret Layer, $5.70. This should come down as well. 546. It's so interesting to see the rainbow. Is the word rainbow causing prices to be less? Or is it the curling? It's probably the curling, to be honest. It's got to be the curl, right? It's all about the curl, guys. Here's Wheel of Fortune. This one interesting as well. And is this the one that in a big way? Or is it the next card? Maybe both of these. So Wheel of Fortune right now, $5.85, foil version, $4.85 for the Commander Legends. And then the Secret Lair version, $5.76. I'm sorry, $5.75. And it's gonna low price, $4.66. It should dive a bit more though. Here is the Secret Lair rainbow foil, $5.97. Someone asking $4.96. Low sale, $4.01 already. Here is the one of those examples I was telling you about where they can reprint in the Secret Lairs. They do it quite often too. This one is going up in price. Like I said, there are some like exceptions like to this rule, like where, hey, these Secret Lairs are all going to dip a whole bunch. They will, but then they're going to start to go back up because of a couple reasons. One, scarcity. Another one, the card hasn't been printed in a while, which falls under scarcity. Two, it's the only time it appeared in a Secret Lair. That could drive the price up. Three, people like the work of the artist. Or they like the treatment. That is a pretty badass Wheel of Misfortune, if I have to say so. But don't be tricked by the foil and non-foil prices. If you're going to buy these, if your deck's all blinged out with foil, then go ahead with the foil route. But if you're looking just from an investment standpoint, there's not too many Secret Lair that are foiled that if you spend the extra money, it's worth it. It doesn't really even itself out. If anything, it's the same damn thing. You know, like it might be worth a buck extra, but in some cases it's worth a buck less. You know, this one happens to be the $1 extra. This is Nikozah, the Mind Razor. First appeared in Commander 2013 at $1.20. That's what he's sitting at right now. $1.48 for his Commander Masters version. Foil's $3.31. Has he gone down a bit? I know he did get a couple reprints, right? I mean, quite a few over time. So yeah, and then see, like they're like, you cannot gain. There's no gains here. There's no gains here. Reprint him. Watsy came out and did it. This is a cool version though. I remember actually cracking this one. I'm like, that's dope, man. Cool art. Like again, you might want this version. The reason this card's so expensive is because the artwork is dope, man. You know. Mark Riddick did a great bang-up job here. That is a really cool, like, gray scale, black, white, you know, piece of art right there. You know, how he made that card dope. I'm going to keep moving on. But that's why it's so expensive. And again, the foil version, big jump here, $7-8. Did you pick up the foil version? Did you take my advice? Did you just get the norm? Either way, that is one of the outliers with the Secret Lairs. There are some where the price is up there, but we now have our boy that we just cracked, which tells me this is a more scarce card. There's not going to be, this is going to be the only time they do the retro. Well, don't quote me on that. I'll watch you crazy with it, man. But probably for a very long time. You know, if you want the retro frame version of the Mind Razor, well, you're going to have to crack it within a Secret Lair. You know, that's how you would obtain it. So this card is probably going to fetch a good price. I don't know if this one was a secret within a Secret Lair or not. It could have just been sold that way. I'm not going to do too much research on all this. It'll take me forever and a day. And here's Diagraph in his retro frame. I would expect him to be dropping too. Look how it started around $20. What are you, crazy? Down to $3.72 for the low price, or the low sale price. I could see this ending up, around $2. It's still a good card though, but people like the retros. Let's keep it going.
Is Nesker? Nekasar? It's who knows? This is Luke Pearson, featuring Luke Pearson. Thank you very much. This art looks pretty cool already. I could tell I might like it. I like it a lot. Let's give it a look. Oh, we got Flesh Bag in the back. All right, Witch of the Moors. Yeah, I do like this kind of art. This art's a little, yeah, it's fun. It's fun, All right, there's Bear Umbra. Realm Walker. I called that Realm Waker for the longest time. Solemn Simulacrum. I'll never say it right. One day. And Fleshbag Marauder. Is it Marauder? I don't know. It's Marauder. Something like that. All right, here we go. Luke again. Will we get another Fleshbag? I like the variety. I think that's cool. That's a step in the right direction. That's something good WotC has done, the variety when it comes to the Secret Lair cards in the back. I know they've done that for a while, though, you know, like different elves and stuff, but then they did elves, didn't they do goblins already also, you know? Ooh, Corpse Connoisseur. I wonder which one of these is really scarce or how many different zombies that they used. Pretty neat, though. Okay. Now we are on to the Rainbow. The Rainbow Foil Editions. Here we go. Here we go. Witch of the Moors. Realm Walker. Solemn and Fleshbag again. There you go. Whole lot of flesh baggage. All right. And Rainbow Foil Edition. Luke, one more time, and then we move on to something a little different. I say that because I couldn't pronounce the name in a glimpse. I know, it's crazy. Witch of the Moors. Bear Umbra. Well, Solemn. Corpse Connoisseur. Okay. So we've seen a couple Corpse Connoisseurs now.
Witch of the Moors. Few prints. Jumpstart. List reprint, Commander Outlaws, Thunder Junction, and this version is currently sitting at $7.99. Ooh, Evil 666. Very fitting for the Witch. $6.66 for the regular, and then the foil for the Secret Lair, $13.33. This is another card, I mean, unless you really enjoy the artist artwork, which many of you do. I do enjoy this art myself. That's the only thing really holding it up. You know, and scarcity. Like, that's it. Because the base versions of this card are pretty cheap. You know, about $1 you can get your hands on them. This one's at $14.11. This one interestingly went up in price. I'm not sure what caused that, but it did. Not that, you know, it's not going to come sliding on down the pole here, but most likely it will. So yeah, that one's sitting at $14.11. Bear Umbra, quite a few prints. You know, quite a few prints. Rise of the Eldrazi, where it all first happened. Some Commander products. And then we get into the Secret Lairs. And here it is, the one right here. $11.24. No, that's going to, yeah, that's going to shoot way down. Like, how much is it normally? Oh, okay. This one, maybe it won't shoot way down. I take that one back. This one actually could stay around that. This one could stay around, I'd say between $8 and $12, sure. Is where it's going to bottom, about $8. It should bottom around $8. Lowest sale price, $9.96. I don't think that one's going to dip too much. And the foil version, $16.88. Then we move over to Realm Walker. I remember when this card first came out, I thought it was so cool, man. I remember getting a stack of these things from a LGS, the Buy a Box promos things. Really, really neat. $4.88 if you want that version. And $3.16 for the Kaldheim, where it's actually put in the set. Commander, the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, there's a reprint. Commander Masters, Realm Walker, Secret Lair Drop Series is what we're at right here. $7.65, $6.26, the norm. This one again, I like how it was up here, dipped down, it went up. But if you're looking at the price chart here, we're talking pennies, guys. We're talking pennies. So really nothing has happened with this one yet. Yeah, I was going to say expect this to drop down like to $4 or something. And there you have it. And the foil version, $12.25 currently, low sale price, $6.97. Yeah, it should be around $6. And my boy Solemn, he has been printed so many times, it is ridiculous. Just for fun, I'll show you all 3 pages of Mr. Simulacrum. And I know, I'm like not showing you the full thing because, just blotting out addresses, but there you go. 3 pages worth. Well, two pages and then 3. So a whole lot of copies of him. Here's what we're looking at. Oh, yeah, most expensive, of course, is the Masterpiece Series, which is the most bang-up job ever of this card. What the heck was that? It sounded like thunder or something, but there's no thunder. That was a scary sound. What the heck was that? $75.51. Most recent sale, $94.69. Yeah, just because the market price says one thing, if you can get a crisp copy of a card, they tend to sell for more. They do. So there you have it, man. Great card. Great series. Great set. Solemn Simulacrum. Solemn Simulacrum. Did I say it right for the first time? Taking time to read the card. Reads the card. $349 is the low, and it's foil. You're looking at $780, low is $587, which brings us over to Fleshbag Mordor, which he has been printed a whole bunch as well. We are focused on the retro frame, which is currently at $10. Do not buy it at $10. This will be a dollar card. This will be in the 50-cent range when all the dust settles. It is cool, it's retro frame, but no. Then we go to Corpse Connoisseur, same kind of thing with Corpse Connoisseur. Look at this, $19.95 listings for the retro frame. You could pick this card up for a quarter, anywhere else. If you want this version, $22.04 it'll cost you. This one is going to drop. Do not go picking this up for $22. You would be a damn fool if you do, and I'd hate to see you just throw money at the wind. If you're going to do that, just send it to my P.O. Box. All right. This one will probably end up around a couple bucks also because they're going to be mass printed.
So the one that's pretty standoutish, though, is that Mythic. Maybe they just made the Mythics mythic-y, like rarity-wise. Like they're just a bit more scarce to get. That would make sense, Which one is this, you ask? This is right here. Mitsuhiro Arita. Okay. There you go. Whoa, hey. I like that. Light Pause Emperor voice. Looks good. Murktide Regent in its mythic glory. There you have it. Lightning Bolt. Wow, this art looks pretty cool too. That one looks nice. Yeah, these came out good. Cool art. I like the art. It's definitely, art is in the eye of the beholder. But yeah, looks good. Diagraph Captain again. All right. We got another one, and then we move on to the rainbow foils. See if anything special blends up in here. Shrink. There's a Light Pause, Murktide, Letbo, and Champion of the Parish. Yet again. A lot of those guys. Is he at $1 yet? He's got to be at $1. If he's not at $1 yet, he will be at $1 within a week. I think I said within 3 weeks, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So we'll see. Here is the foil. They call it rainbow foil. Why? Why are you calling it rainbow foil? It's just foil, dude. There's no rainbow foil about it. There's no rainbow foil about this. I don't notice a difference in the foiling. If anyone else does, please let me know. Been playing Magic a long time. I mean, maybe there is a slight difference, but I can hardly tell. All right, Genesis Engine and Diagraph Colossus again. All right. Fun, blends you up. Let's go on to another one in the foil. I think we have our final after this. Let's do it the easy way. Shrink. Scissors were invented for a reason, not to stick in light sockets. Here we go. That one, it almost seemed like it was messed up, but no, it's just how they did the top of that, see? All right, Regent, Lightning Bolt, and Champion of the Perished. The price has perished, if anything.
Light Pause first appeared in Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty. Man, I remember pulling those red inks, blue inks. Not the yellow one, though, and the green ink. Yellow was exclusive to LGS. Here we go. Light Pause, Emperor's Voice. This one is $12.91. Listings down as low as $5.41. Yeah. The foil version, $12.72. Listings as low as $9. If you look at the base card, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty right here, 87 cents. So again, I think this is some of the nicest art from the secret layers that I've looked at today. Yeah, it has potential, but again, you got to really like the artist and all that other good stuff. Scarcity is a thing. Can't say it enough, man. $5.41. This will probably settle around wow, the showcase is $4.91. That's impressive. Not gonna lie. I think those were a bit more scarce to come by. I don't know. I can't be certain though. But man, dime a dozen, yeah, for right here for the regular base one. So interesting prices on those. Then we move over to Murktide Regent, which I don't think it's had too many reprints at all, right? Secret Lair, the ones we're looking at are right here. 2109 listings as low as, and 1825 for the foil. So funny to see that. Like it's backwards how you would think it would be, right? Like, what's going on? The pre-release version, 3185. Murktide, we were not a big fan of this right here, the showcase. I remember a lot of people complained about this style. Was it that? Yeah. Not a lot of complaints, but there were some. It was like it was a weird thing they did with Modern Horizons too. You'd have to break down the whole set. That's a whole nother video. But yep, Modern Horizons 2, $10.52. So this one, potential. It does see a lot of play. You know, this card could maintain not a $2,374 secret layer price tag. Notice how there's only like 6 listings up there. This was a very, very, very hard to come by one. If you pulled this, I mean, you hit like the mini jackpot, you know? And yeah, they don't sell very often. Is there even a last sale point? Probably not. No. Get it graded if you pull something like that. But this wasn't a certain secret layer. Congrats to whoever got one. Lightning Bolt. The list goes on. There's pages and pages of the card Lightning Bolt. However, how many Lightning Bolts are secret layered? A lot! A lot! And the most expensive one would be Secret Layer Showdown right here at $34.19. Just kidding. It's this one. That is very hard to find. What the heck? Can we go highest to lowest? Oh wait, no, it'll give us lightning greaves and all types of stuff. Okay, so these are all the Lightning Bolt secret layers. It's been put in a secret layer about like 8 times now. That's a lot. And then some super secrets in the secret layer. You got all that? Okay, good. This one, looking at Rainbow Foil 1434, you can kind of guess where the price of this one's going to end up based on the ones that came before it, you know? This way, it's like, whoops, that's not this one. Yeah, the one that we're talking about is right here in the corner. I'm hiding it, actually. Right? It's this guy. So based on what we just see on this page, this is probably going to turn out to be a $4, $5 lightning bolt. So the price is going to go from your $14.34, $9.89 to about $5. So again, don't buy the hype prices, guys. Lightning bolt, it was a really good for lightning bolt to be in this one. But unless you really like this person's art, that's the outlier, you know. That could, maybe a lot of people prefer this person's art over all the other lightning bolt artists that did secret layers. Okay. You win. Then moving forward, we got Genesis. He has not been printed much at all, right? Just in Commander. This at one point, I want to say he was bulk. Wasn't he like $1? I want to say he was like $1. I remember pulling him he was the Commander in the Commander deck, right? But couldn't you also get him? Yeah, like in and there it is. Commander Neon Dynasty, the Commander. Yeah, I want to say. Yeah, he would pop up in the collector boxes, right? But was he always high price like that? This is the near mint foil. Oh, wow. Yeah. So he recently skyrocketed. He jumped a whole bunch too. Wow. Some of these vehicles, man, to the frickin' moon. But you know what? These prices, they're all hype prices, guys. He's going to dip down again. It's just that people need that card right now in this moment, and everyone's going to pick up copies of it because the hot new thing with Aether Drift was all the vehicles. So you have to have this card for it to be like, you know, everyone's flocking to go pick them up right now. So supplies are limited. And it looks like there's already market correction. The market's trying to tell you it's going up to $9. It's not. It's really sitting around, $3, $4. But wait, there's a foil version too. I guess if you want the foil version, $9. So that holds true for the foil. I still think that's all crazy hype stuff. But yeah, that's a big price increase, man. In the last, can we go to a year? In a year, 664% jump. Yeah, it was like $1 for the longest time. I do remember that. And that's the whole kin caboodle. We already did light pods, right? Okay, moving along.
Here we go. So yeah, this is going to close us out. City Styles, dressed to Kyle. All right. Someone's like, you can't pronounce that word. Dressed to Kyle. There we go. Check these out. Karmic Guide. Yeah, okay. Ninja of the Deep Hours. Captain Sisse. She's been printed a lot now. Silvalva. Silvala. Where'd you get the Silvalva? It's Silvolvo. It's a Volva. Is that how you say it? Voice of Duality. Cool. And our special card is Champion of the Parish again. They really went hard on the Champion of the Parish, man. Okay. I'll have fun pricing this one. I like finding out the prices of the cards. Here we go. Karmic Guide yet again. Ninja Captain Savalva. Diagraph Captain. Pretty neat. You pulled one, you pulled them all. Am I right? All right. On to the rainbow foils. Dress to Kyle. City Styles. Dress to Kyle's. City Styles 2. City Styles 2. Let's give it a go. All right. There's the guide. Ninja. Captain. Volva. And Diagraph Colossus again. All right. Let's check out this final one. And that's going to conclude our broadcast presentation. I hope you guys do enjoy when I do the little price bits. So you know what the cards are worth. You know, it's just kind of fun to see. It's been like a week since these dropped, I guess. Karmic Guide, Ninja, Captain Sisse, Volvo, Duality, and Champion of the Parish. So that one stood out. Kind of cool. Here's the prices. Karmic Guide. Can you believe Karmic Guide first appeared in Urza's Legacy? Isn't that crazy? $5.53. I bet a foil of that's worth a ton. The one we're looking at, though, is right over here. $8.86 for the rainbow foil and $5.88 for the regular non-rainbowed foil. I want to see the Urza's Legacy foil price. $181. I believe it. Yeah, $181 will get you one in near mint, of course. All right, let's keep it trucking. This is Ninja of the Deep Hours. Quite a few prints. What was it? Did he first appear? Was it Plane Chase? I believe so. Could be mistaken, but I doubt it. So Plane Chase, Betrayers of Kamigawa. Wait, wasn't it Betrayers of Kamigawa, then Plane Chase? I think that's how it went. Or vice versa. Someone let me know. Commander 2018, the Anthology, Foundations Jumpstart. He's been all over the place. But the one we're focusing in on is right here, 1312. Just dropped, and 1142. I don't see it holding anywhere near that high of a price. I could be sadly mistaken. It could be this artist is just the bomb diggity. But this should, I would imagine this is going to drop to like $5. I mean, that's just my guess. I could be wrong. Sisse. I remember having a boatload of these right here. That was the Mother's Day or Women's Day, Mother's Day, whichever. Pretty cool. And there's the Invasion retro frame. It's crazy to see that. That's its base because back in the day, cards were all retro cool. I know. That's Invasion, man. What's the foil on that go for? Only $91? That's impressive. Okay. We're learning as we go, guys. But back to this one. Where even is it? This is it, right? Yeah? Yes. Okay. The future site, Sisse, $75. My goodness. Captain Sisse, $12.27 and $26.54. Lowest $15.37, $8.56. I mean, you can just look at the prices up here. This one's a little hard to judge by, but the Mother's Day one was kind of special, you know? So that's why it's at, you know, the price it's at. Buttercup, I'm not really sure. Didn't that come out recently? I think I actually like the artwork on this one. Yeah, that one's kind of cool. But $35.08, $29.16 for the non-foil. Then we move over to Silvala. If you can pick up a Silvala Explorer Returned for 9 cents, or this version, which just look at this. Here's the non-foil. $7.58, $11.24. Here's the rainbow foil, $5.75, $6.73. What does this tell us?
that the market has no clue what it's doing yet because the cards are too new. That's the honest to God truth, okay? We have to wait at least a month or two before prices normalize, and the market, does its thing. But I'm guessing this card will end up being like $2, maybe $3, maybe $1, maybe 25 cents. Who knows? But I'd like to know your thoughts on that. Lastly, this is Voice of Duality. It first appeared in Commander 2021. It's only had one secret lair. And it is dressed to Kyle. That's right. Outlaws of Thunder Junction. It got the old reprint. And Commander 2021 and Outlaws Thunder Junction. It's a good card. So, I mean, this price, until it's reprinted again, until they do something else, you could probably bet it's not going to dip below $12. I'll say $11. It won't dip below $11 for at least the rainbow foil. Let me take a look. I would say, $10, $11 is pretty good. It should not dip below that. It might not even dip below $13, $14. But that's today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. This was a very long one, where I just thought I'd put a lot of information into one video. Okay, I'm not always going to do it this way, but let me know if you did like it. I appreciate your guys' time. Thanks for watching. Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming, skadoosh.